everyone, Jim from Javelin here, talking about new enhancements in DriveWorks 12. Today I'm talking about the DriveWorks form container width. So I have a form here with a couple of buttons on it and a picture, and what I want to do is I want to control these so that as I move my, as I change the size of my form, all of these other controls move. You'll notice that the aim right button moves, because I've already used the command on that. I'm going to use the command on this picture here by going over to the width control. I'm going to turn this into a rule by double clicking on the gray dot to make it green, and then I'll enter my rule builder. Let's resize this a little bit. The next thing I'll do is I'm going to just start typing DriveWorks form container width. There it is right there. And I'm also going to subtract 30 from that, just because I don't want my picture to go quite all the way to the edge. So I click OK, and you can see now that the picture resizes in terms of width based on how wide my form is. Let's do the same thing for the position of this aim high button. The aim high button, I'm going to take notice that the width is 150. So for this, we'll build a rule for the left position of it. Now I click OK, and actually, whoops, let's take another look at that rule. I only want to use half of the width because I want to center it. So now you can see as I drag these, it's still a little bit off center, mostly because I forgot about that 30 millimeters, but you get the idea of how that control works. I can also set an if statement so that if the width of my form gets narrow enough, then these buttons here will stack. Let's try that. Firstly, I'll take a quick look at where I want them to reposition. So if I go down to the bottom, I'll notice it's 372. So let's make it 375 for reference. Let's see. I'm going to change my top position so that it's built using a rule. My form container width is greater than 375. We'll make this 92 as it currently is. Otherwise, we're going to make it, well, the height on that is 30, so we'll make it 40 less. So that would make it, let's say 52. Close bracket. Click OK. And you can see how I can use an if statement in order to control the stacking. Obviously I would continue to use this logic in order to position my other buttons, but the functionality is now there to do that.